day to talk some football.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the EJG3 show. This is your host, Eddie Gallagher. I am here with Billy Fisher. Billy, welcome to the show.
Eddie, great to be here. Excited to come back. Fourth time on the show. Not many can say it, but you know who can? This guy. And I couldn't be more excited to chop it up and talk ball. Let's go, baby. Come
Absolutely,
on.
absolutely, absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this show will be about Aaron Rodgers going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, re-signing, and also the NFL schedule. Let's kind of break that down a little bit.
Yeah, very exciting schedule release. I don't really know what the Bills did for their schedule release video. That was pretty boring, but you know, the Chargers nailed it again. They brought up some coaches that might be in our division that might be having marital issues. I won't get into those. This is a PG-13 podcast. We don't need to talk about Rossini. But
Absolutely, absolutely. But
it was a very exciting day last Thursday, you know. It really just makes me want to press fast forward, get to September, start running the ball and watching our guys.
exactly, exactly. Okay, let's start off with some recent news. Aaron Rodgers, he re-signed with the Steelers. What was your reaction to that?
Honestly, there was no reaction. Aaron Rodgers loves the carnival that is his life. He loves to duck and dive, dance around all the points, and just never really say anything, but say a lot of big words in between. You know, all I have to say about him? 9-8. They'll go 9-8. Are they a contender? No. Are they a bad team? No. They are what they are. 9-8, just like every year.
Look, let's be fair. The last year was a surprise. I will totally admit Aaron Rodgers played pretty good ball last year. He was okay. He wasn't great, but he was good enough. He was with the dysfunction New York Jets. No offense to the Jets,
I
but
would say he was this playing at the same level of quarterback as he was with the Jets. He just had a better situation around him to where he could actually win games and not have them lost for him.
sure, sure, sure. But I just got an alert, and you know what it says?
What does it say?
Steelers are officially a clown franchise.
They're how are they a clown franchise
Let
now?
me explain. Let me
All right,
explain.
let's hear it.
We know the Steelers can win football games. They're not a disaster. Not the Jets. They're not the Jaguars. Well,
The Jaguars
hopefully
of old. I see what you're
the
saying.
Browns. But the fact that they re-signed Aaron Rodgers tells me that they're not serious about winning championships. And that's what the Steelers organization is used to be doing, winning championships. Oh, look at me, we're relevant. Yeah, one and done in the playoffs. That's pretty relevant. That's the Cowboys, okay? And we know Jerry likes the spotlight, but Steelers should be better than this. The fact that
Sep-
they signed Aaron Rodgers to 1 year deal worth $23 million, that is pretty. Number one, that's expensive. Number two, you're not willing to tank and try to get your franchise quarterback. All right, it's going to be a supposedly a good quarterback class coming out next year. Why don't you just tank for a year, move off some players, reset the cap? But no, they wanna. We can do it with Aaron Rodgers. What are you doing? 9-8, 8-9. Okay,
9-8.
you're not. I guarantee you this. You lost Mike Tomlin. Who's the better coach, Mike Tomlin or McCarthy? I would say Mike Tomlin. It's
No,
like, what are you doing,
I
Steelers?
will argue
Why don't you just tank for 1 year? I don't get it.
it doesn't make much sense, but they really did not have another option. What do you just completely tank, get all of your older guys on the end of their spans? I mean, you got TJ Watt and Hayward playing elite football every year. And with every year that goes on, their trade worth is going down and down. If there was a year to do it, it's next year for that quarterback class. Snatch up a couple first rounders for TJ. I would only give one for him, honestly, and reset. But I agree. This year, I mean, it's the same team as last year. Yeah, they had Michael Pittman, but is he ever available for 17 games? Seems like he's hurt every year, and that's why the Colts moved off of him. So it's really just it's a clown team at this point. They don't know what they're doing. There's no real aim or future. Like, what would you say the Pittsburgh Steelers look like in 5 years? You could have 40 different answers, and none of them would come true, probably.
No, no. And it's just like I have a couple friends and also my father who are huge Steelers fans. They're saying the same question, same thing. Why don't we just tank? Why sign Aaron Rodgers again? We know what's going to happen. And you know what? Aaron Rodgers could take a dip. And you know what? We know the toxicity of Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers. It, what are they going to make love again?
Big Mike's a changed man. He got along with Dak. No one can get along with Dak. Not even his fiance. Not talking about marriage. This is a PG-13 podcast. We don't talk about people's marriages, but I've talked about it twice now, so hang up, that's on me.
uh,
But
but yeah,
Big
no, I
Mike
just
and A-Rod are gonna ride off into the sunset together, going 9-8 and getting the doors blown off in the wild card weekend this
oh,
year.
they're not making the playoffs.
9-8, no playoffs.
No, no, no. I also there's a team in that division probably wearing a purple that's probably gonna maybe come in third place.
Oh,
Just saying.
you got the Ravens in third in the division.
Is I mean, they're gonna sign a huge contract to Lamar. No players were gonna be on that team.
So who's winning the division?
Right now the Cincinnati Bengals.
Wow, I like that take. They really improved that. They really improved that defense, finally. I mean, we will see on the field what the result looks like, but they have done an absolute overhaul of that D line, bringing in, I think, DJ Reader, Dexter Lawrence. Big year from Shamar Stewart coming, maybe.
So when their schedule came out, number one, they had the easiest percentage. All right. They played four teams who had a winning record last year.
Wow.
And I expect Joe Burrow will be healthy. You know that if he stays healthy, you know that offense is going to be good.
They got 30 points every week.
And they just need to fix that defense.
Yep.
If Zach Taylor cannot fix that defense, he's gonna be out.
See ya.
So right now, I have the Bengals. I think that whole Lamar situation. I think that's
Bizarre. It's
bizarre. Yeah.
bizarre. But I'll do you one worse, Eddie. You got the Baltimore Ravens finishing third. I got the Cleveland Browns finishing second. It is Deshaun Watson time. Once again, we're not going to talk about marriage on this PG-13 podcast. Deshaun Watson, much better football player than person. Like, probably the biggest gap ever, other than OJ, for like level of person to football player.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously.
But I
Obviously.
don't know why, Eddie. Every year, I'm like, I get back in and I'm like, he was so good with the Texans. What if he just figures it out? And he won't. I mean, I said Carson Wentz was going to figure it out last year. Obviously, he didn't. But I am believing in Deshaun Watson and this team. Look at their wide receivers. They got Jerry Jeudy. They got Casey Concepcion from Texas A&M, who I wanted the Bills to get, but of course Brandon Beane's too scared to move up. He's, I'll trade back, man. And then they get Denzel Boston right at the top of the second. Cleveland doesn't have the worst looking offense of all time anymore, and it's gonna be on Deshaun. I do not believe in Shador. I don't want it. I don't like it. He's too cocky. Deshaun is gonna figure it out, and the Browns are gonna finish second in that division. I'll give you Ravens or Bengals first. Don't care. But the Cleveland Browns are gonna be good. Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So let's talk about the NFL schedule. The opening game will be the rematch. Patriots versus Seattle. Um,
Oh, Eddie, I'm getting an alert. I'm getting an alert. Oh, the Patriots lost by a billion. They're 0-1 again to start the year. It's just like the Super Bowl again. Drake may be good, maybe not. Who knows? Threw another two picks, looked terrible, and threw for 1 million yards in the fourth quarter again. So Patriots fans can be like, "Oh, Drake May threw for 300 yards in the Super Bowl." The Patriots are not a good team. The Seahawks are elite, top of the NFL. They're gonna blow the doors off Mike Vrabel. Not talking about marriage. Not gonna talk about it. And the rest of the Patriots franchise.
My question is, we saw this game a couple months ago. I thought Seattle had some better opponents. You're talking about Kansas City, and I thought they should have opened up against the Chicago Bears.
I would love to
That
see
would have
that
been a
matchup
juicier
more than this
matchup.
rubbing we're gonna
Patriots.
get.
Uh,
Yeah, this Patriots, it's Goodell, man. He loves having the Patriots in the public eye. He knew as soon as this story that may have been surrounding the Patriots for the past 2 months that I'm not going to comment on, he knew as soon as that was circling in league circles, he was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put out Mike Vrabel's dumb face in the first game. So right away we're talking about it, and boom, my NFL is running fast. And that's honestly what I think he did because everyone saw it was every other game to start. Oh,
I I
we
agree.
got a live podcast guest right here. Seattle Seahawk Max Hahn, who's now no, he's hiding. He doesn't want to be on the podcast. He says they're gonna blow the doors off him too, though, and I agree.
I agree. I agree. Okay, so the NFL is doing something different. They really want to get into streaming. Thanksgiving Eve is on a Wednesday. Packers versus Rams. Wednesday night on Netflix. Number one, do you like the NFL having a Thanksgiving Eve game?
Number one, I would say, eh. That is a traditional night where you go out with your friends. You might get a little banged up, drink a few orange crushes or so, but it's a great night. Now, will I watch? Yes. And the NFL knows that, so we're keeping that on.
I agree. I I don't like it. I I just want one night, with my friends, go out, have a couple drinks. You know, we're already focused on Thanksgiving the next day. I don't want football on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and Monday. That's 6 days. That's about like what, 5 to 6 days of football.
I
I don't
mean,
want that.
we'll do
I
it. That's
want a
the
day off. I want
problem.
to
We'll do
enjoy.
it.
I want to enjoy uh a night out. Now I don't have to worry about. I mean, I'm gonna watch, but I don't love it.
Yeah, but it's just good old Raji squeezing out every penny he can, and
Well,
he'll
it's the
continue to do
NFL.
it. NFL is king. I have a live appearance if that's okay with the podcast. No swearing. From Patriot, not going to comment on marriage. Brian Felix.
You know, I was eating dinner inside. Hey, Eddie, how you doing? I was eating dinner inside, and I couldn't help but overhear this blasphemy about how the Seahawks are going to blow the brakes off the Patriots, blah blah blah.
I said blow the doors for the record, please. Blow the
Classic,
doors
classic Bills
off the
fan
Patriots.
propaganda. A little sore from the division last year, but it's all right. I'm willing to live bet him right now, $100 on that game. Patriots win. You got a deal. All right, I'm
I
out of here, Eddie.
Hey, and I will say I'm not the one who's sore because I didn't get the doors blown off me at home against the Buffalo Bills week 15. These eyes, you see these eyes? They were in attendance, winning.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So anyways, let's go to the next day. Billy, the NFL absolutely stacked the Thanksgiving games.
Oh
Uh,
my God. 3 for 3.
okay, so I kind of knew the Lions, they would always play a divisional opponent. They got the Bears. I think the Bears are going to be really good. You know, Dallas, I expected, maybe Philadelphia, maybe the Giants, maybe the
Yeah.
Commanders on Thanksgiving.
Now both of them. Division games, big rivalries.
I'm
Those
I,
teams hate each other.
I'm not surprised by that. But what I am surprised is, oh, Thursday night, what I read by Jordan Schultz, Chiefs Bills Thanksgiving night. I'm like, no, they did not. No
Yeah.
way. Like that is mind blowing because
It's the NFL's marquee matchup that has been pasted Sunday at 4 o'clock every year at week like 13 for Tony Romo to call, of course, because CBS gets the best AFC games every year. And I could not believe they took it off of Tony and they're giving it to NBC. And we're going to get to listen to someone freaking else call this game. And I don't have to listen to Tony Romo talk, oh, Patrick Mahomes for an entire game again. I love it. Do
could
I
be
like the short week?
it could be
No,
Chris
but I think we're
Collinsworth.
better than them.
Could be Chris Collinsworth calling the game. Um, no, but you know what though? You know what though?
It's I forgot he's NBC. Mike Tirico will save it. If Tirico's there, we'll be good. Oh, I'm not a fan of Collinsworth. Oh, let me tell you about a guy. You
But
heard
you
say
know
that
what
a
though?
hundred times.
You know what though? I really do believe make the holiday games great. You know, like I want to watch good football, and that's what they did. So good for the NFL that they did that.
I'd say they went 4 for 4, including the Wednesday night game. They went 4 for 4. Raji, I don't like you, but you did it again. Mama, there goes that man.
And Christmas games: Packers, Bears, Bills,
Perfect.
Broncos, and then Rams, Seattle. And by the way, that Rams Seattle game, that's the first time they're meeting that season.
Just wild. I can't believe. See, when Raji takes you out, he pulls you right back in. He tried to do that, or he did that actually 2 years ago when the Commanders went to the NFC Championship. They had to double up against the Eagles. They played in week 17 or week 16 and 18. And it's a bold strategy. You gotta hope for those teams to be duking it out at the end of the season. But I think right again, we're gonna have the Rams and the Seahawks going neck and neck for that division. And it's gonna come down to are they going to split those games or is one team going to sweep? And I really think that'll flip flop the division.
No, for sure. And obviously, the Bills Broncos game, that was a good sort of game. Bad call at the end. Uh
A very fun game, had every chance to win. I love you, Josh Allen. He'll make up for it 100 times over when he scores a million touchdowns this year.
absolutely, absolutely. But you know what? I mean, a lot of meaningful games during Christmas Day, and I that's what you want. It's interesting, and
It's gonna be a blast. Bears and Bills playing on Christmas and Thanksgiving. Our holidays just got a whole lot more interesting. I wonder how Big Bill Fisher is going to be feeling about Thanksgiving. Are the Fishers going to Buffalo this year? Only time will tell. I don't really know, but I kind of hope he doesn't want to go to the game so I can take the tickets. But that's just my opinion.
yeah, same here. I don't know if I'm going to the game either.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, you can sell them for about $1 billion, but
Dude, the three most expensive tickets for the Bills is Lions game. It was like average like $700. Ravens game, it was like an average of 630, and then the Chiefs game Thanksgiving, it was like an average of $830. So if you want to sell them, you're gonna be making
you're
your
gonna make a
bread.
pretty penny. You're gonna pay for all your playoff seats probably at that point.
You know that. Not just playoffs, but maybe Super Bowl.
We can't host the Super Bowl, but we will. Hey, I got a flight to Los Angeles next year on Valentine's Day to go back to SoFi Stadium for my third time, and this time I'm getting a win.
Exactly, exactly. So, anyways, there's five teams that have no primetime games. Um, Tennessee Titans, Las Vegas Raiders, New York Jets, Miami Dolphins, and the Arizona Cardinals. Is that unfair or is it fair?
Well, I think to the two dumpster fires that are in our division, the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets, nobody wants to watch those guys play. Move on. Who cares? Arizona Cardinals. What? We want to watch Jacoby Brissett fresh off his contract dispute? Ooh, wow. what a season he's gonna have. Don't care. Put him at 4 o'clock every single Sunday and watch him lose. Don't care about their games. Tennessee Titans. This one I'm pretty surprised about because it's the first overall pick in his second year, and usually like you want to see a pretty good jump. He's got a new coaching staff. He's got two new receivers with Carnell Tate and short guy from the Giants. What's
Dable.
his name?
Dable.
No, no, no. That's his coach. Wandale Robinson. Shifty slot boy. He's pretty nice.
Ah,
And they got a lot of good things going for them in the Titans organization. So I was pretty surprised that they didn't have a marquee slot. Like, stick them in a Thursday against the Jaguars. We've seen that game a million times. The Jaguars and the Titans on a Thursday. Come on, America wants it finally, maybe. And then the Raiders with Mendoza. I think the NFL is waiting for the flex. I am predicting this is my flex of the year. The Raiders will be flexed into prime time after they win a big game with Mendoza at some point. Because the NFL doesn't know when old Kirko's they're gonna take him out back and you never know. They're probably gonna do that to Kirko at some point and bring in Mendoza and put him in prime time with Mendoza, Ashton Jenney, and Brock Bowers. We want to see it. I want to see it at some point. I'm probably going to watch zero Raiders games until that point. So put the Raiders in prime time. That's my flex of the year.
yeah. Look, I'm not shocked by Dolphins or Jets getting any prime time games. They don't deserve it. Sorry, you guys are gonna suck. Uh, when I say suck, tank. You guys are gonna tank. Uh, because you're hoping for a future first round draft pick quarterback. I assume maybe Jeremiah Smith. Who knows? Um, but at the same time, I was surprised that Vegas did not get at least one primetime game, just because of the Mendoza factor. He's interesting. He's fun. I think he's capable of being good, like a Jared Goff type quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
Little bit of running ability, but yeah, no, I was shocked that Vegas didn't get a primetime game.
Yeah, and the way you said the Jets are going to stink, I was informed today by local barber, star basketball player, and worldwide DJ Michael Leary, your teammate, that the Jets were going to go 9-8 this year. And then he laid it out. I don't know how he got to 9 wins, but he got there. They're going 4-0 to end the year, too, by the way. But yeah, the
When
nine
did
and
he
eight
say
New
that?
York Jets, said by Michael Leary. Oh, I got a fresh haircut for the podcast appearance today. Have to
When?
do it. Best barber in Syracuse.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Uh, Um, yeah, no. Let's go to the Bills schedule. Look, I'm not trying to overreact
It's a tough one.
because I was about to say it's tough, and I
It's
just have all
the
my
two
faith.
stretches that are really tough.
Yeah, I just have a lot of faith in just Josh Allen as a whole. Um, but look, every team is different. Let's just get that out of the way. But
Mhm.
they open up against the Texans. Let's just start their backup. What's his name? Kyle
The
Allen. Kyle Allen.
oh yeah,
Let's just start him.
that's the
Say,
backup
don't
quarterback.
get
I don't
Josh
even
Allen
know who the
hurt.
backup is. Someone. Yeah, we are terrible in Houston every year. We had a
They
good
played the
Josh.
Texans, Detroit, Chargers, Patriots,
It's a hard opening
Rams.
four.
Those are hurt. That's a tough first 5 games.
I'm pretty okay if you go 2-2 in that first four, honestly.
Uh
You got a fresh coach and Joe Brady. He's gonna be figuring it out. You got a younger team, but if they can go 3-1 in that stretch, whole baby, I'm thinking Super Bowl.
I mean, they got the Rams Monday night. Uh they got the Ravens. I was surprised the Ravens game was a 1 p.m. game.
Yeah, it seems pretty weird that that wasn't a primetime game. I'm not gonna call my flex of the year. I already called it on the Raiders, but look for that to be sneaky flex because I think good old Raji, can do it
No,
after week 18.
I believe they
Oh
do
wait, no, it's
flex.
too early. Never mind.
Yeah,
Can't
flex.
flex that game. I'm stupid.
No, they can't flex it. They do it after Thanksgiving.
How do you knows ball?
Yes. Um, Now Vikings, that's gonna be interesting with Kyler Murray. That's who knows
Or
what's gonna
or
happen.
JJ? It's JJ McCarthy. I don't think JJ figures it out. My cousin John Paul guy claims they will. I mean, he doesn't really know anything, so we'll see if he's right. Probably not.
Uh,
Oh, we got our next guest appearance from the Seahawks Patriots rivalry, Maxwell Clayton Hahn. Would you like to ask him any questions about the opening game?
Eddie, I gotta ask you a question. How do you say yes in Spanish?
see,
Hawks!
All right, that was Max's stupid joke of the day, and now he's going somewhere. And he forgot
that
his
was actually pretty
keys.
funny. That was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, it's the first time I've heard him say it. It's almost as good as Max's. This is Max's favorite joke. It's hilarious every time. Gets the people going. Says, "Oh, someone goes, what time is this?" And Max just says, "O'clock?" Question mark. It's his favorite joke. It's hilarious every time. I'm just, that was a good one, Max.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you got at Green Bay in December. That's gonna be a cold game.
It's gonna be awesome.
Saturday next week at home against the Bears. Then Christmas, Denver. This is this is a tough schedule. It's a
It's a
really tough
gauntlet.
schedule.
It's a gauntlet to start and a gauntlet to end. But I think if you can go two or three losses in your first five and last five, so go 7-3 to 8-2, you are a wagon and you are absolutely a bona fide Super Bowl contender and probably, I would say, the one seed in the AFC hosting in our brand new, beautiful state of the art stadium that might have 10,000 less seats, but I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. The first home game, Detroit. That's gonna be an electric atmosphere. People are gonna be riled up. Uh, Unfortunately, it's Thursday night. I would have thought, Billy. I thought the first opener was gonna be a Sunday night or a Monday night, but it's Thursday night, week two, which I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm not angry. I could always take the day off the next day.
Yeah, I'm fine with an early Thursday nighter. I mean, the team will, knock on wood, still be very healthy at that point. And I mean, you can rest into your week three big matchup with the Chargers, and you get a Thursday nighter out of the way early, and then all you have to do is clean up Patty and the Chiefs on Thanksgiving to finish up your Thursday schedule of the year.
No, I agree. I, you know, three teams that I think are going to be really good, that are going to win the division. Bengals, I already said.
Good.
I think I'm going to Chargers.
Bold.
I want to say
Very
Denver, but
bold. I like the addition of Mike McDaniel. I think he'll do wonders for that run game, but it's the Chiefs.
but I don't know
Honestly,
who I'm
I can
going to.
see any of the three winning,
I'm
not the
not.
Raiders.
Then I'm going to go Saints. I think the Saints are going to win the South.
You think the South is about to get shucked up?
Maybe,
The
maybe,
Shuckster is gonna rip through town?
absolutely.
Hey, they got a good team. They got
Is
a good team.
is
They got
Max
Jordan Tyson coming in
Is Max still
too.
around?
He has departed, Mr.
Well,
Seahawks
I was about
man.
to. People are so high on the Rams. They have 7 primetime games, and they're favored to win their division. I Why is that? I feel like the Seahawks are being underrated.
I think it's just the amount of turnover that's come with the Seahawks. They lost a lot of defensive starters, and the Rams brought in a bona fide stud in Trent McDuffie, and that was the limiting factor on that team. They didn't have anyone who could guard outside, and now you have a guy who can move outside, inside, and you know what that's perfect for? JSN, and that was their kryptonite, and they got to shut that guy down if they want a chance of taking that division.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, no, look, this is gonna be an interesting NFL season. I we gotta get through the summer, have a good summer, but it's almost here, man. It's crazy to think about.
Very excited, Eddie. I can't wait for the season. You know, just like every year, I get depressed for 2 weeks after the Bills lose, and I'm like, this team sucks. I'm never gonna watch another game. They're gonna be terrible next year. And you know where I am right now?
They suck you in. They suck
We're
you in.
winning the Super Bowl. We are winning the Super Bowl. Bill Fisher's official prediction: Bills in the Super Bowl beating the Los Angeles Rams by a score of 42-38. We are reversing the game in SoFi from 2 years ago, the greatest shootout ever seen in a Week 15 game at SoFi Stadium, to be specific. We are seeing the reverse. We're going to reverse the curse in that stadium, and we're going to beat the Rams and hoist our first Lombardi. And I can't wait.
Wait, did you previously the Josh Allen has never won at SoFi? Or
No, he's won at SoFi. He won
yeah,
week one of
no,
2023.
he beat the Chargers.
Yeah, he beat the Chart. Well, and he beat the Jalen Ramsey Rams coming off their Super Bowl. He beat the brakes off them that
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah,
But no, I'm saying he's reversing the loss from last time,
yeah,
2 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
A game that my this bum was in those seats for that game, and
Yeah,
I'll
no,
be in it again for the Super Bowl this year.
yeah, no, 100%. Well, Bill, thank you for your
Oh,
time. Thank you for
may, may
coming on
I,
the
may I ask a question?
Yeah, ask a question.
It's a two-part question. Knicks in,
6,
Spurs in.
6.
Woo! Spicy Eddie. I love to see it. It's been a great NBA playoff, so I'm excited to watch this Wembanyama guy. He's a freak.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking on just Buffalo, sorry about the Sabres, man. They had a hell of a season.
That was ripped my heart out. It's
Yeah.
it's Buffalo. It's a conference semifinal, and it's OT, and there's some controversial calls, and we lose. It's it's a good thing it happened to the Bills almost because I know how to deal with it. Right now, I'm going through. Actually, no, I'm already onto it. Stanley Cup next year. Book it. Sabres, Bills. Both winning the championships. It's going to be two great parades. I'm going to have so much fun. And, it's all positivity. The Sabres, they're a young team. They weren't ready for the moment yet. They're going to be ready next year.
Yeah, hey, who knows? Hopefully they both win a championship sometime soon.
Just one before I die.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
It's not much to ask.
It's really not much.
Yeah.
All right,
One before I die.
whoever watches this episode, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Thanks, Eddie.
Yep.